Well, hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. It's all about racing. In this particular episode, we're going to look at the number 99 Ford Taurus Exide car, that driven by Jeff Burton in the year 2000. This was part of Team Caliper's preferred series, and this was one of 10,008 cars. These are not sequentially numbered like the owner series are, and the box, as you can see, is, although rather worn, is rather normal, not the huge boxes that you see in the owner series. Jeff Burton was born and started racing with his brother Ward in the ovals of South Boston, Virginia, which is not very far from, in fact, only about 30 minutes from Virginia International Raceway. His nickname was the Mayor, and I have no idea how he got that. Don't know. He currently serves as a color commentator for NBC Sports. If you watch NASCAR today, I'm sure you've seen him and heard from him. I have. He has a son, Harrison, who competes in the NASCAR Cup Series, and a nephew, Jeb, in the Xfinity Series. So you younger guys should certainly know who those guys are. In 1994, he was the NASCAR Rookie of the Year, and he joined Roush Racing in 1996. This particular car and the Team Caliper series are part of Roush Racing's efforts back in those times to kind of dominate, I guess you could say, die-cast scales. And this is a 124 die-cast car, by the way, which has an opening trunk, hood, and roof flaps. In 2023, Jeff Burton was named NASCAR as one of top 75 drivers. Here's a good look from the passenger side, and through here you can peer through the window and see interior details, which are really quite phenomenal and I think very, very cool. I always like the signatures on the top of the cars. Absolutely love the lightning bolts that you get with Exide, which, by the way, was a battery company, for those of you who are not aware. Part of the SmithKline French family. Now, in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series, Jeff competed in 695 races over 22 years, with a best finish of third in 2000. He had 21 wins, 254 top 10s, and 6 poles. Now, one of the really cool things about the cars of this particular period was just the attention to detail. You've seen the cabin detail. This is a look at the underside. I forgot we haven't looked at the engine yet, but if you've seen my videos, kind of know what the engines look like. This being kind of the lower tier series of the Team Caliper family, it does not have a functional drive shaft or suspension that is functional, but nevertheless, it looks really, really cool. Now there's a look of the engine detail. I have to prop it up because the hinges just don't work and it won't stay up, but very, very sharp. Now, to sum up Jeff's career in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, he raced in 306 races over 20 years. Yes, he was double-dipping between both the Xfinity and the NASCAR Cup Series, as many drivers did back in those days. He had a best finish of 9th in 1992 in that series, and he compiled 27 wins, 153 top 10s, and 11 poles. Not too bad. Obviously, his good DNA was passed on to his son, Harrison, who I'm sure you know, and I mentioned before, does currently drive in the Winston Cup Series, and he's got a nephew, Jeb, in the Xfinity Series. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video, learned a little bit about Jeff Burton, the number 99 Exide car. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care.